Do you want a detailed overview of the real estate market in the Inland Empire? Here's the latest for May 2025. Let's talk about the latest numbers on the housing market in the Inland Empire, and be sure and stay to the end to find out what those numbers mean for you. Year over year, the number of new listings increased 12% to 3,850. Pending sales increased nearly 7% to 2,759. The number of sold listings increased 1.8% to 2,589. The median sales price year over year increased 0.8% to $630,000. Days on market increased 46% to 19. For year to date, new listings increased 16% to 14,354. Closed listings increased 0.8% to 8,843. Median sales price increased 2.8% to $627,000. Year to date sales volume increased 4.4% to $6,210 million. Days on market year to date increased 29% to 22. The sold to list price remained at 100%. This means that the price a home sold for is the same as the list price. Year-over-year numbers for several cities in the Inland Empire include Corona, a median sales price increased 3% to $786,000. Total days on market, 25. For Eastvale, median sales price remained the same year over year at $908,250. Days on market moved up to 17. For Moreno Valley, the median sales price increased 2% to $562,000, and days on market was 22. Riverside showed a median sales price decrease of 2% to $663,500, with a 6% increase in sales transactions. Days on market, 19. The highest increase in median sales price was Laverne, with a 50% increase to $1.2 million. And the days on market, 7. Current active listings are 406 for Riverside, 237 for Corona, and 162 for Fontana. What these numbers show is that there have been an appreciable uptick in inventory during the last several months, more so than expected for the spring season. With sales price remaining at 100% when compared to list price, there is evidence of a stable pricing pressure. Days on market have risen, but that is not necessarily a concern, since that is moving to a more healthy market than we experienced during the pandemic years. Buyers' demand remains strong, even though we are not seeing as many multiple offers as in 2020 to 2022. Again, a sign of a more balanced, healthy market. For sellers, appreciation is continuing, but at a much more moderate pace. Despite the economic uncertainty, buyers are still buying and sellers are still selling, even as interest rates remain in the 6 to 7% range, depending upon buyer credit scores. We'll have to see if the summer market shows any type of slowdown in activity, which typically happens, but since we had an early spring season in real estate, a typical summer season is still to be seen. With homeowners having massive equity and buyer demand remaining strong, there is no indication of any economic uncertainty causing downturns in the real estate market and no sign of price depreciation. Any price reductions are more a sign of sellers not having a true read on market values. So what are your thoughts on the current housing market in the Inland Empire or in your neighborhood? Let us know in the comments. If you've been thinking about making a move this year or in 2026, call us to discuss your options and we can help you achieve your housing goals. Thank you for watching this video. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, be sure and subscribe and hit the like button. And we'll see you next time.